Hello, authors in the making. I think you must be getting very close to turning those fantastic ideas into a real book now. So we've been thinking a lot about how it's going to look and what's going to go in it, but this time around I'd really like you to have a think about the layout. What's going to be on each and every page in your book? One of the big tips we've given you is that there are a lot of pages in here and you possibly won't fill all of them. So go to the middle, take out 4 or 5 pages, pull them out of that middle of the book, and then you've actually got a mini little book here that you could use for jotting down some ideas, some character plans, some layout ideas to keep that handy, and then you've got a perfect size story for your fantastic ideas to go into. So what's going to be on each and every page? We've talked about front covers, we've looked at the back cover, we've talked about the author biography, but what's going to be on each and every page? Is there going to be a lot of writing on some, or is there going to be a picture that jumps out at you on another one? Books and their layout is a really important part of how it works. So have a really good think now about, are some pages going to have more writing, or some with just a tiny bit that might give a really good bit of impact? Is the illustration more important, or is the writing more important on some pages? You can have a really good think about that now. So we're going to give you some sheets where you can plan out what could go on each and every page. So what's going to go on the front cover, maybe a title page, is there an author biography, and then after that, page 1, page 2, page 3, what is going to be on each page? But another way you could do that is by making a little practice book. So we thought you could have a go at making a mini book, and you can do lots of different sizes of these with covers on them to help lay out the cover, a portrait or a landscape, because you could always do that with your little black book. Do it this way around. So I've got some instructions for you to make your own books, to practice laying out your story and which bits of writing or illustration are going to go where. There are some instructions online, but I'm going to show you really quickly because they're really easy. My biggest tip is to be good at folding, and the best way to do that is to use a partner, somebody that can hold your corners in place while you press down the folds really neatly. So your first fold, and I've got A3 paper here, so I get quite a nice sized book at the end, is fold it in half, landscape. Then you fold it in half again, this way. Get those corners to meet again, use that partner. The straighter it is and all those folds are neatly done, the better your book. And then once you've folded it this way, we fold this side back to the middle fold. Line it up, and fold down. And then this side back to the middle fold. Corners, straight lines, and so what you're going to end up with is 8 equal sections. If you're doing fractions at the moment, you'll know what they are. So if I open out my one sheet, I've got 8 equal rectangles. Now we're going to do a cut. All you need is scissors. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 lines across. Don't forget, I will give you the instructions for this so you can have a look at them and your teachers can go through it with you. Very easy. So once we've cut along a nice straight cut, we just use this one that isn't cut to fold over, and then we're going to fold all these pages back to make the pages of our book. So they're going to concertina, which means fold it one way, fold it the other way, fold it one way, fold it the other way. And then we should have a book with pages. They are a little bit flappy, but if you just hold it all together, we have a mini book. If you're really clever, you can make a front cover for this book, which would help with your layout for the cover and the back cover. And again, you get your piece of paper. We go for that long landscape fold. Get your partner, hold the corners, fold it across. Now this is really clever. What we're going to do is fold this end in, but leave a big thumbprint and just take your paper up to where your thumb goes. And this time, keep it straight, fold it down. Then we're going to open it up and fold this side to this end, but leave a thumb space. So all the way over with a big thumbprint, and line it up and fold it down again. So now what we've got in the middle, if you remember what it's called, that bit down the back of your book, see if you can guess, down the middle. And all we do to make our cover is we fold this part to this first line. Hopefully you've got some instructions in front of you, and then this part to this fold line, and this becomes the cover of your mini book. And all we do is slot this back page, this front page, or the other way around, into those folds on your cover page. One goes in, two go in here, and then we just give it a little squidge together, and ta-da, you have made a practice mini book. And on this mini book you can have a go at laying out what your front cover is going to look like, and what your back cover is going to look like, and what's going to be written down here if you can remember what it's called, and maybe where your author biography is going to go, or your title page. Are you going to have some information about your publishing and copyright so nobody can copy your story? And then on each and every page, what it's going to look like, where the illustration is going to go, how much writing there's going to be, and how fantastic your book's going to look once it's finished. Can't wait to see them. So have a go this week at thinking about the layout and where everything's going to go, or making a mini book, and you can make extra books to slot into that front cover to give yourself more pages, and then it will really give you an idea now of what the final thing's going to look like. It's quite hard to get your head around what's going to be on each and every page while you're coming up with your story. So once you've written it out into your books, maybe you can break it up into paragraphs or sentences and work out where each one is going to go first. Have fun planning the layout and making your story fit your book. I still cannot wait to read them. We're nearly there. Good luck, guys. Bye.